Although Morocco is a beautiful country with a rich cultural history and stunning landscapes, it's also notorious for its many scams and tourist traps that can be frustrating and disappointing for travelers. This video will provide insights into the 7 most common scams in Moroccan cities that are popular with tourists, such as Marrakech or Fez. Have you ever been lost in a new city and had someone offer to help you find your way? While it may seem like a kind gesture at first, in the big cities of Morocco, it's unfortunately often a scam. Hi. For example, while you're walking in the streets of the old Medina of Fez or Marrakech, someone may approach you and ask where you are going. If you answer the question, they will immediately start guiding you, even if you didn't ask them to, and once you arrive at the destination, they will demand a few dollars for their extremely brief service.
Street left.
Straight in the left?
No, street right.
Straight right.
Street 1 left.
Okay.
We're good.
Yeah, thank you.
Something for me.
No, because you said no, you are not guide. But
Yeah, the boss I speak with you because
it's not easy to avoid this scam, because smartphone maps often don't work in the old Medina labyrinth of Marrakech and Fez. You'll be better off asking a restaurant staff or police officers to guide you, and be careful of overly friendly strangers who approach you out of nowhere. If you really need help, just ask for directions, but always remember to insist that you don't need them to guide you if you're not comfortable. This is a bit similar to the previous scam, but instead of showing you the right way, they will lie and say the street is blocked or the place is closed today. They pretend to be kind and take you on a detour, but ultimately, you will end up at a souvenir shop. If a random guy on the street tells you the way is closed, I recommend you to just keep going anyway and check for yourself. This happened to me a lot in Marrakech and Fez, but the street or the place was never actually closed when I checked for myself. And just in case they are right, you can always go back the way you came, wasting 10 minutes or so. It's not a big deal. When it comes to shopping in Morocco's markets, be prepared to haggle. Unfortunately, many vendors in touristy markets take advantage of visitors' unfamiliarity with local prices and try to overcharge for their products. How much is this?
Just 50 dirham.
Can you make it more cheaper?
This one is for Samsung, just 20. Cable the Samsung is not gypsy.
To avoid rip-offs, it's a good idea to compare several shops and do some research on local prices before making any purchases, so you can set a budget for yourself. You should also be prepared to walk away if you can't agree on a fair price. Alright, so have a good day.
Give me 40.
No, 40 is a little bit.
Much less.
Okay, 15.
Yeah.
If you're not comfortable with bargaining, you can also shop at fixed price shops, although they are quite hard to find in some local markets. If you're wondering what bargaining in Morocco is like, please check out my Morocco shopping video in the description. Taking a taxi in Morocco can be a convenient way to get around, but many taxi drivers in big cities try to overcharge you. In addition, some of them even tell you to give them money halfway through the journey, or shortchange you. Yes, I experienced all of these tricks during my Morocco trip. To avoid this, you should ask hotel staff or someone reliable about the taxi fare beforehand. When negotiating with a driver before getting in the taxi, tell them that you know the local fare confidently and never compromise from that price. Usually, they accept your price, otherwise you can just walk away and try another one of many. Always remember, don't make a payment before reaching the destination, and make sure that you get the right amount of change. In popular tourist areas, some scammers pretend to be official guides, having fake IDs resembling those carried by the real official guides. But some of these people don't even reveal that they will give you a tour beforehand.
in poof
food back.
Yeah.
It's very good.
They just tell you that they can take you to a very popular tourist place, such as a tannery, but once you arrive there, the tour immediately starts and you end up paying what they demand. Is it free to take a picture inside?
What?
Is it free to take
No,
pictures?
because the money is keeper
Oh.
tannery.
How much is it?
What do you want? Come on, Assalamu alaikum.
Just like the first scam in this video, when someone offers to give you directions, make it clear that you can go there by yourself. In case you want a tour, it's better to agree on the price beforehand. I experienced this one in Marrakech. Again, a random guy on the street tells you that he knows a special market that's only here for one day and says that you have to check it out. But wait, you said there's an auction today?
Auction, yes, because today is the last day, tomorrow is closed.
I followed one of such guys, but once I stepped inside a small market, a merchant there was eagerly trying to sell me a scarf. I mean, I don't need it, but thank you. When I finally managed to get out of the market, the guy was waiting at the exit, and of course, he didn't forget to demand money for his service. It might be possible that there were a whole bunch of different separate markets that were only there for a day at a time in rotation, but the one I visited was still open the next day. In the largest squares of very touristy cities such as Jema El Fna in Marrakech, you can find people walking around with animals such as snakes or monkeys. When you walk by, these scammers place the animal on you and invite you to take a picture, then they charge an exorbitant amount for the photo. The first way to not fall for this scam is by not taking a picture with their animals. But if you do want to take a pictures with animals, agree on a price beforehand, or be prepared to pay them only what you consider to be a fair price while they are shouting in anger. Also, please ensure that the animals are being treated humanely. These are the 7 most common scams I experienced in Morocco. But what I want to emphasize before ending this video is that not all Moroccan people are like this. Sometimes it's hard to remember when traveling in big cities, but there are also genuinely kind people who just want to help you. And if you visit small cities or towns, you can see that most Moroccans are actually very hospitable and helpful. That's a real national character of Morocco. Although it's surely a problem that scams are rampant in some big cities, I think we shouldn't make assumptions about the whole country and its people based on that. If you found this video helpful, please thumbs up and let me know in the comments. And if you want to see more travel videos in Morocco, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye!